What's up, guys? It's Silver Seeker, and as you can see, guys, we have pennies, nickels, quarters, dimes, and half dollars. And we are coin roll hunting everything. Okay, guys, as I said, we are doing a coin roll hunt where we coin roll hunt everything. We are going to do a box of pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and half dollars all together in this video, guys. And hopefully we find some really cool stuff, and we'll see what box was better. Was it the quarters? Was it the dimes? Was it the halves, the nickels, or the pennies? You're going to have to watch to find out, but let's get started, guys, because this is going to be a very fun hunt. Let's get started with the pennies. Well, guys, to get started with the bloopers for this box, I did not realize that it was paused as we opened it. So we cut it open on the top, and then we decided to just rip the whole side off so we could actually do a partial ender search. And as you can see, there's nothing here. We went over this in a little bit more detail as I was ripping it off, but now we don't have the opportunity because the video was paused. So good job, Seeker. Way to start this video out. But either way, as you can see, guys, we have 50 rolls of pennies to hunt. They look old. They look awesome. Hopefully we can find some stuff in them, guys. I'm excited to get hunting. So let's get started with the very first roll and see what we can find. Okay, guys, here we go. We're actually in just roll number 2, and we do have our first find. It's a foreign, and I've never seen this one before. Central Bank of the Philippines. It's a 1 centavo from 1963. Okay, guys, so check that out under the scope. Really cool. You got 1 centavo, 1963. This is from the Philippines. I don't know much about the coin. It looks like you got a man sitting. It looks like he has an anvil next to him. And it looks like it might be a hammer there in his hand. So maybe he's a metal worker of some sort of blacksmith. In the background, that looks to be a volcano that is spewing ash, which is really cool. I may need to get some more info on this, because that's what it looks like, but I mean, why is he sitting like that? I'm not sure. Let's flip it over to the reverse, and you can see we have Bank of the Philippines, Republic of the Philippines, and it looks like you got their crest and shield right there. Very cool. What a good find. Way to start it off, guys. Let's keep going. Okay, guys, roll number 3. Here we go. We have, it looks to be a 1940, and that may be an S. It looks like we got a 1940 S Wheatie. So third roll, we already have 1 foreign, and now we have a Wheatie as well. Roll 7, another Wheatie. Right there, guys. All we have is the reverse so far. Let's go ahead and flip it and see what we have. 1941. We'll take it, guys. Another Wheatie. Roll number 7. That puts us at 2 Wheaties and 1 foreign coin. Let's keep going. Roll number 8. Another Wheatie. Let's take a look, guys. Again, we just see the reverse, which means we get to flip it and discover together. And it looks like we got a 58D. The last year out of Denver, 1958D Wheatie, putting our grand total so far at 3, and we're only 8 rolls in. Still roll number 8, and another Wheatie. 1951D. That is our 4th Wheatie, and we're only 8 rolls in. Roll number 9, and we have another foreign. It looks like we got a Canadian cent right there, and it is a 1966. So we got an earlier date Canadian cent right there, 1966. Very nice. Okay, guys, roll number 12, and you can see it right there just kind of sticking out. You can see the Wheatie on the side. There's a 91 in front of it. Let's see what we have on the Wheatie, though. And 1949D. We'll take it, guys. That's our 5th Wheatie. Roll number 12. Let's keep going. Guys, as I was opening this roll, I noticed that ender. I had to pause the music to show you. It's kind of coming in and out of focus, but we do have a Wheatie ender, so we only looked at one side of the box. Now I kind of wish I would have flipped it around. That is pretty darn exciting, and we have had a lot of Wheaties in this box so far. This is roll number 13, and that is really cool right there, guys. Let's go ahead and get it open. I didn't even notice it as I was picking the edge of the roll. And then I noticed it as I looked down. So here we go. Our Wheatie ender. 1944S. Ooh, we got a San Francisco minted Wheatie right there, guys. A 1944S. All right, guys. Looks like I'm just going to have to keep my radio off here because this is definitely another Wheatie. This is roll number 14. And as you can see, we have a 1956. Okay, guys. Here we go again. Roll 15. Another one right there. We see the back of it. Let's see what's on the front. 1957D. Another Wheatie, guys. Another Wheatie. We are starting to get a pile, and this is only roll number 15. Let's keep going. Okay, guys, here we go. Roll number 21. We have another Wheatie. What do we got? 1956D. Another Wheatie to go in our pile. We'll take it. Okay, guys, roll number 22, and we have another Wheatie right there. Actually, it looks like it still has a little bit of red luster on it. Let's take a look at it. Here we go. 1946. Actually still has some luster on it as well. A little bit of red in between the letters. Not bad for a box find. Let's keep going. Okay, guys, you can see the stalk right there. We have another Wheatie. This is roll number 34, so it's been a few rolls since we had any, but we will take it. Let's take a look and see what we have. 1946. All right, guys, another Wheatie to go into our pile. Even though we've been a few rolls since we had one, this is still an awesome box. Okay, guys, here we go. Roll number 41, and we have another Wheatie. Let's take a look at this one. Still has a decent amount of luster to it. And it's a 1957D. We'll add that to our pile. We still have 9 rolls to go after this one, guys. We're getting close to the end of the first box of this Hunt Everything. Let's keep going. Okay, guys, roll number 48, and we have ourselves another Wheatie to add to. I accidentally dropped it and we flipped it over prematurely. Let's take a look, guys. We got a 1940. Very, very nice, guys. We'll add that to the pile. 1940 Wheatie. Let's keep going, guys. Just a couple rolls left. And, guys, in roll number 50, the final roll, and we do have our final Wheatie. Let's take a look. 1958D. We'll take it. We will take it, guys. Let's go ahead and do a recap of everything we got in the box. Okay, guys, so in our Hunt Everything Hunt, in a first box, we did pennies, and we found 14 wheat pennies. We found the Philippines 1 centavos from 1963, and we found a Canadian from 1966. So both 60s foreigns, and a lot of old stuff in the box. I saw a lot of 70s and a lot of 60s, so it was definitely an old box, and we found ourselves 14 Wheaties to get us started. That is awesome, guys. So now that we have these done in the penny box, let's see if the nickel box can do any better. Okay, guys, that was the pennies. Now it's time to do some nickels. Okay, guys, it is time for the nickels. Let's go ahead and get this thing open. But we're going to kind of do it like the other box, although you didn't get to see me do it because I did not realize I wasn't recording. So we're going to go ahead and cut into it like so. Get this thing open. Then we're going to turn it up this way. And we're just, well, we'll go ahead and open it. And then we'll tear this and we'll cut down this side. And the reason is we want to stand them up so we can pull them out like that. All right, let's take a look and see what we have here. No way. No way. Looky there, guys. That is a War Nickel Ender. We just cut it open, and that's a War Nickel Ender. Unbelievable. What a way to start the box. Guys, we have a War Nickel Ender right there. We're not even going to flip them and script them. We're going to get going, and we're going to start with this one, guys. We're going to start with the War Nickel Ender. Let's get the rest of these out of the way. Let's grab the full push metals silver screwdriver of destiny, and we'll get this thing open. And it's definitely circulated, so I'm not really going to damage it, but I want to make sure I don't hit it, just to make sure we don't scrape it up anymore, because that's a War Nickel Ender. I haven't even zoomed the camera in yet, or turned on the light, because I wanted to get that right away. And it looks like we have a 1942 P War Nickel, guys. So we got a 1942 Philadelphia War Nickel to start us off in roll number 1. Now let's get to hunting, guys. We have a whole lot of nickels to go through before we get to the next box, which will be the dimes. Let's go. Roll number 8. I didn't even notice it, guys, but this is a second War Nickel Ender. I didn't even see it until I just opened a roll and spread them out. And look at that, guys. We got a 1943, which, as we know, are all War Nickels. And that is a Philly. That's a second War Nickel in the box, and both of them are Enders. One that we caught right away, and one that we noticed after the roll was open. Guys, that is incredible. 2 War Nickels, both Enders, roll number 8. Holy smokes. Let's keep going. Okay, guys, we're still in roll number 8. And right here, we do have a 1939. So, is it a D or an S? That is the question. Same roll. Unfortunately, it's just a P. But we'll take it, guys. Another find, a 1939. Roll number 18, and we have another 1939. Do we have a key date here? A D or an S is a key date. A P, not so much. All right, let's take a look. Nope, it's a P. But hey, it's still a 39. We will take it. Let's keep hunting, guys. Roll number 20. And guys, check that out. That is a 1981 S. We have a proof. Roll number 25. I was just unrolling this one, and I noticed something here. I've been fooled before already once in this video. I don't know if I'll cut it out or not, but let's take a look. This may be a war nickel, just based on the color of the edge, and it is. Check, oh, dropped it back in there. Check that out, guys. We have a war nickel. Looks like 1944 Philly. So we got another war nickel, guys. That's the third one in the box. The first one that's not an ender. I was wondering if we were going to find any more war nickels in here now that we've had 2 enders and nothing else. But let's go ahead and keep hunting, guys. Again, roll number 25. Let's keep going. Roll number 26. And check that out, guys. A 1995 S. Another proof. That's actually our second proof of the box. Wow, look at that. It is definitely, wow. It is definitely scraped up from being in rolls, but man, you can't get mad about 2 proofs, 3 war nickels, and guys, we're only on roll number 26. Roll 37, and it just popped its head up right there. Guys, we have a buffalo. Let's go. Oh my goodness, so now we have a buffalo, and this buffalo nickel looks very, very polished, but the question is, does it have a date? It does. We got a 1936, and that was a 1936P. Guys, we have a dated buffalo in the box. Oh my goodness, guys. Let's go. A dated buffalo, 1936, in the box. That is awesome, guys. Now, this is an incredible box. Oh my goodness. All right, let's finish this up, guys. We only have a few left. Let's get it done. Roll number 41, and we have a semi-key date. That's right, guys, a 1955 P. Let's go. Another awesome coin. Let's keep hunting. Guys, we were almost done. I thought we were over finding anything, but roll number 49. And there it is, guys. You can see the P on top of the Monticello. We have a 1943 war nickel, our 4th war nickel of the box. That is awesome, guys. That is awesome. All right, let's see if roll number 50 wants to give us anything at all to finish this off strong in the last roll. Come on. And that looks like it's it. All right, let's do a recap and see what we have. Okay, guys, so what a hunt. We found some really, really cool stuff. We have a 1936 Buffalo that we found. We found 1, 2, 3, 4 war nickels. We found a 1955 semi-key. Very, very awesome. We found 2 proofs in the box. We found 2 1939s. Unfortunately, not the D or the S, but still 2 39s, and then 7 in the 40s. Guys, what an awesome nickel hunt. Now, we have to keep going because we're not done with this hunt. Next up, guys, it's time for dimes. Okay, guys, that was the nickels. Now it's time to do some dime. Okay, guys, it is time for some dimes. Let's go ahead and get this open the same way we did the other ones, guys. We're going to cut right through the tape. We're going to open this thing up on top. Then we're going to tear this part off. And then we're going to turn it this way and cut this front off. So let's get it open, guys. Stack these things up and see what we can find. Now, dimes are the hardest to hunt because there's not a whole lot to look for in the Roosevelts outside of silver. There's no really major errors out there. I mean, the only one that really matters is the 1982P without a mint mark. So obviously any 82s we're going to look at very closely. Other than that, we're going to look for silver. We're going to look for foreigns. We're going to look for the possibility that we have a W mint or anything of that sort. And we're going to get started with this one right here because I think that's a 2000 something. It's just beat up a little bit, so who knows. Anyway, guys, it's time to hunt some dimes. Let's see what we can find. Okay, guys, roll number 37, and we haven't found anything at all. So I figured, You may as well at least see a dime roll, at least one of them being hunted, because I feel like this is probably going to be a completely skunk box of dimes here. However, we should at least show one, because otherwise, you know, it's like, what was even the point of opening it up if you're not even going to see it? It's like, hey, look, here's a box of dimes. There's the ender. Okay, let's do quarters. So, anyway, let's see if, you know, we go through here and find anything at all. And so far, it's really not looking like we're going to have anything in this box. All right, come on. Anything, quite literally anything. I see that right there, and it's not even the first one. I saw one earlier that was that color as well, and it wasn't even gold plated. It was just kind of like a tone that really wasn't anything. But we'll take a look at this one just in case. Yeah, this one's a little bit different, but it doesn't look like it was plated per se. Just like someone Sharpied it almost. Okay. Or took a highlighter to it, like a permanent highlighter. That's really what it looks like. So nothing in that one. I will finish this up, and I'll let you know if we find anything else. Otherwise, I'll let you know at the end. Okay, guys. Roll number 50. The final one in the box. Let's open it up. Because, yeah, we haven't found anything in 50 rolls. Nothing to write home about. All right, guys. Well, that is it for the dimes. Unfortunately, no recap because quite literally we found nothing. But now we're on to the quarters. And I haven't done a box of quarters in a long time. So I'm really hoping to find my first ever W while coin roll hunting quarters. As you know, I gave up on those very, very early in 2019. And I just, so many people were finding them all over the place and I just hadn't gotten around to it. So let's go and do some quarters and look for some W's. Look at that, guys. All we have left is quarters and halves. Now it's time to do a box of quarters. Alrighty, guys. It is time to get into the quarters. It's time to get the point, West Point, right? No? Anyway, let's get this thing open, guys. It is quarter time, so we're moving into the big boys. Now, quarters, kind of like dimes, sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're good. We have the W's to look for, which is definitely helpful, and the W's have been out long enough that even if this is a mostly circulated box of quarters, we should be able to find some stuff. So let's do it the same way, guys. We'll tear this open, we'll tear this off, we'll turn this sideways, we'll cut the side off so we can see the tops of the rolls. Let's do it. All right, here we go. So it is a circulated box. It's not a new box, so we're not going to find a whole bunch of W's in here. Hopefully, there's a few W's mixed in here. Now, check this out, guys. Look at that. We have another ender. So we had an ender in the pennies. We had an ender in the nickels. We didn't have anything at all in the dimes. Enders are not, but we do have an ender. Now, it's not silver, but that's definitely a Canadian foreign ender, which is really cool. So we know we're going to find something. You can also see this is definitely a 2019 right there. So the possibility of W's being in the box also exists. Hopefully we find some. We'll see how it goes. But let's go ahead and start with this one, guys, because we do have that Canadian ender. Now, I don't see any silver, of course, but this is a 1968 Canadian quarter. Very nice. And it looks like we do have our first 2019 War in the Pacific. And I believe it was a D. It is a D, but we saw one on the end. We have one in the box. So we have the ability to maybe find something in the box. So hopefully we find some W's. There's another War in the Pacific. And it's also a Denver. But there's War in the Pacifics in the box. So we definitely got some stuff to look for. So let's get to hunting, guys. And we'll let you know as we find stuff. Let's go. Check it out, guys. After all this time, I think I finally see silver in the rolls. Roll 38. Let's take a look. We have not found anything since we opened the ender. And here we go. Do we actually have silver? No W's. I found some nice looking 2019's missions quarters and things like that. No W's. But we might actually have silver. In fact, there's a San Antonio missions right there. It's in Denver. All right. Do we have... Aw. I thought that was silver. Look at the edge. Compare that to a quarter. Oh, it's the same size. Kind of. It has a reeded edge. Ah, man, I really thought we had silver. So 2,000, I'm guessing, in a year, and then 100. And is that like Korean or Chinese? I'm not sure. But either way, guys, the year 2000, I'm going to have to Google search that and see what it is. Okay, everybody. Roll number 50. I very well may end up being the only coin roll hunter to never find a W coin roll hunting quarters. Now, to be fair, I haven't hunted quarters in a long time. I hunted a bunch of boxes of quarters right as the W's were hitting. People were finding them. I wasn't. I kind of lost hope, gave up on the quarter hunt. But we have a box here, roll number 50, and I've seen tons of 2019s. In fact, there's probably some in this roll right here, but not a single W. So, assuming I don't find one, Minnesota extra tree. Assuming I don't find one in this box, no extra tree on the Minnesota there. Assuming I don't find one in this box, it looks like I will have no W quarters still to date. Now, I got my magnet out because, as you know, in 1968, some of the Canadian quarters are silver, some of them are not, and they're steel, and they'll stick to a magnet. And we're about to find out which one this is. Ooh, it's not sticking. Ah, fail. This is my magnetic slide test. It works very, very well for everything except for silver dollars. And yeah, as you can see, it got sucked right in. That's unfortunate. Is the South Korea won magnetic? Nope, it is not. All right, well, guys, we found a Canadian quarter. We found a South Korean 100 won. It's something. It's not anything we were really looking for. We were hoping for some W's. There were some very nice 2019 quarters in there, like stuff that looked like it was brand new, but they were all P's and D's. Couldn't find myself my first W while coin roll hunting. I've had W's sent to me as gifts, but I've never actually found one myself. Either way, we'll take what we got, and let's go, guys, because next up is my favorite, $50. And that's all she wrote, guys. All we have left is this upside down box of $50. So let's get hunting and see what we get in the halves. Okay, guys, here we go. The final box. After all the hunting, we are finally down to the $50. We did the pennies, we did the nickels, the dimes, the quarters, and now the halves. Now, I do a lot of halves, as you know. It's very rare I do a box for myself, but this is going to be fun, guys. We're going to be looking for all sorts of things. We're going to be looking for airs. We're going to be looking for no FGs. We're going to be looking for pretty much everything. Foreigns, silvers, NIFCs, basically everything. So we're going to have some fun. Hopefully, we have a good box here. We'll see how it goes. And then at the end, guys, we will do a recap, and we will see which box had the most finds. So let's go, guys. The final box. I'm excited to do a box of $50. I don't see any enders, but we're going to get started in all 50 rolls. Let's see what we find in the halves. And full push, just so you know, this box is now search worthy. Roll number 2, we have a 2017 NIFC. So we're going to get started with some NIFCs out of the box, guys. A 2017 P in the second roll. 48 still to go. Let's keep hunting. Roll number 4. And we have a 2013 P. So that is 4 rolls in, and we've already got 2 NIFCs. Roll another 8, a third NIFC, 2005 P. Check that out, guys. That is our third NIFC of the box. We've got a 2005, a 13, and a 17. Roll number 17, another NIFC. This one has the Ring of Death, but we do have a 2007 Philadelphia, not intended for circulation Kennedy. That makes 4. We still haven't found any silver. We still haven't found any varieties, but we're still looking, guys. Let's keep going. Roll number 18, guys. All are equal, all are free. January 20th, 2009, Barack Obama. Didn't see that one coming, but we will take it. Okay, guys, well, we are halfway through the box, and you know what that means. It's time for a middle of the meltdown giveaway. Let's pick a random subscriber, and we're going to send them a 40% silver $50. Let's do it right now. Okay, guys, we're on the back end of my website, so what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down, and we're just going to pick a random video, one with a lot of comments. Let's see. So this one right here, the Isabella quarter, had 375 comments. So we're going to click the little TubeBuddy button right here. We're going to click the pick a winner. So we'll click that, and it says choose from all comments. So we'll just choose from all comments. Alrighty, guys, here we go. So we're going to click pick a winner, and it's going to pick a winner for us. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations to Michael Larson. He says, wow, now I have to go find one. Thanks for the video. I had no idea it existed. Of course, he was talking about the 1893 Isabella. Either way, congratulations to you, Michael Larson. Make sure you contact me at my email address, silverseeker@coolstacks.com, and claim your prize. All right, guys, let's go. Let's get back to it. It's time to keep hunting. Guys, I just opened up roll number 26, and I noticed that very shiny edge right there. And take a look, it is an NIFC. So we did have an NIFC ender in the box. Looks like a 2011D. We'll take it. Okay, guys, roll number 33, and we have another NIFC, 2003D. That makes a total of 6 NIFCs plus the painted coin, and we're not even done. We still have plenty of rolls left. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. Okay, guys, here we go. Final roll of the box. We haven't found anything in a while, but we still have a little bit of looking to go with this final roll. So let's see if we can get something in the final roll. Then we'll do a recap of this box. Then we'll do a recap for the entire Hunt Everything hunt. All right, let's go. Okay, guys, that's it. So 50 rolls done. Let's take a look and see what we have. So like I said, no silver found, but we did find 6 NIFCs. This 07 here has the Ring of Death on it. They're all a little scratched up, but they're still not intended for circulation. Obviously, the 17 is in nicer shape just because it's newer, so it's not been out there near as long. And then we just found this odd, all are equal, all are free, Barack Obama inauguration painted $50 here. Very interesting. The date looks like it's a 72. You can kind of see the 72 popping through right there. All right, guys. Well, that is it for the $50. It is time to do a recap and see what we got in all of the boxes. Let's go. Okay, guys, so here we go for the final recap, and I think it's pretty clear to me which box won, but we'll take a look. So we do have 14 wheat cents, nothing really special. This one had some decent luster to it, which I like. I did like the fact that we found this really cool, the 1 centavos from the Philippines. We also had this Canadian one right here. Now, I did like the fact that the penny box had a wheatie ender, but that doesn't beat the nickel box. The nickel box had 2 enders. This one here for sure, because I remember the color was a little bit nicer, and one of the other ones. We also had a buffalo nickel that to me looks polished on the reverse. That looks very polished, actually. We had 2 proofs. We had 2 1939s. We had a 1955P. Actually, those are the 39s. That's the 55P, which is a semi-key date. We also found 7 40s. So I think the nickels definitely took this one home. I mean, those are all silver. That's a buffalo. We got some proofs. I mean, it had a mix of everything. It was great. The dime box is right here. As you can see, the dime box it was a dime box. On the quarter box, we didn't find any W's. We didn't find any silver, but we did find 2 foreigns. We had this 100 won from South Korea. I believe that's what it is, just by doing some internet research. And we had a Canadian quarter 1968, which I did test with a magnet, and it is magnetic, so it's not the silver one. All right, we also found in the $50 box, we did find 6 NIFCs, and then, of course, this painted Barack Obama inauguration coin from January 20th of 2009. So that is what we found going through a box of pennies, a box of nickels, a box of dimes, a box of quarters, and a box of $50 in this coin roll hunt everything. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a lot of fun. It actually took me 3 days to do. I did these and these day 1. I did the dimes and the quarters in day 2, and day 3 I actually did the $50. So this was a 3-day hunt, essentially. It didn't take that long, but I spread it out. But either way, it was a lot of fun, guys. I had a blast going through them all. Again, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you had fun joining me in this video. Guys, if you like this video, do me a favor, make sure you subscribe. It definitely helps me out, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you so much, guys. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for watching the video. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Above me, you can click and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Up here, you can check out some of my other videos. And then over here, guys, there's a huge shout out to all of my silver, gold, and platinum channel members. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one.